What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. In today's video I'm going to be going over a company known as NIO, the electric vehicle company based out of China. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard of this company. Some have compared it to a rival or a competitor to Tesla. I think that's a little bit of a wild statement. I do think they are a very promising young company that will see extreme success, but I don't think they're anywhere near Tesla. But I do think, I guess you could call them a close second in terms of their future revenue projections and growth. If we take a look at some of the recent news, guys, you can see the stock market as a whole has been down. If you own any stocks or any crypto, really, you can see these past few weeks have been pretty bad for your portfolios. You can see if you search stock market crashing, you get tons of results. Some say extreme bubble, stock market crashing, what should you do with your investment, and things like that. If we take a look over here on the 1-year chart with NIO, that's no exception to NIO. It's currently trading at $24.87 and did just see a low of about $23.10, and it is down from its previous all-time high of nearly $67 per share back on January 8th of 2021. So about a year from now, or a year ago I should say, it was at its all-time high, and ever since then it has just seen a pretty steady decline all the way down to its current level of $24.87. But right now, guys, I think NIO is a screaming buy. I think it's extremely undervalued. I think now's the time when everyone's scared to go ahead and scoop up some of those shares or some of those long-term call options with NIO stock. And the first thing I want to cover is their deliveries. You can see in December, the company did deliver 10,489 vehicles, which was a 49.7% jump on a year-over-year basis. And then in the fourth quarter, they reached 25,034 deliveries, which was a 44.3% increase. And then for the full year, the deliveries were up over 100% at 109.1% to 91,429 deliveries. I do think their 2022 numbers for this year will be even better than 2021. I think we'll continue to see growth like this, nearly 100%, maybe even over 100% in terms of an annual growth rate. And I do think they're a fantastic company to buy right here at this price level of $25 per share. Next, you can see the average Wall Street price target for NIO is $62. And at the time that this article was published, NIO was down 55% in terms of an undervalued stock compared to that price target of $62. Personally, my price target for the long term is going to be between $70 to $75 per share. I do think that's a pretty conservative estimate that they will hit within a year or two. And I do think that they even could hit triple digits about 3 to 5 years from now. And then lastly, before I get back into the charts, I did want to mention that this article was published on January 16th of 2022, so about 8 days ago, and it's titled "Big Investor Tripled Its AMC Stake and Bought Apple, NIO, and Nikola Stock." The large European asset manager known as DNB Asset Management more than tripled its investment in movie theater chain AMC and significantly raised investments in Apple, Chinese EV maker NIO, and electric vehicle maker Nikola Motors. So obviously this is good news, guys. When the stock price falls this low to a price that we haven't seen since October of 2020, obviously some bigger whales, these bigger hedge funds are coming in. They're buying these discounted shares when the public is selling off or they're scared. They don't know what's going to happen. That's when these big firms with big cash are coming in and scooping up the price at these discounted levels because they know what the future of NIO holds, and they know that it's a promising company going forward. And then lastly, I just want to make a point to say that NIO's next earnings announcement is set for March 7th of 2022, so just keep that in mind as well. But if we take a look back over here on the chart, you can see, like I said, that all-time high of $67. During this period, basically every electric vehicle-based stock or company was just shooting up and seeing all-time highs. But during this time, NIO kind of gained traction. A lot of people found out about it. A lot of people invested in it. But ever since then, like I said, it has pulled back down to these levels that it hasn't seen since October of 2020. And I think that just speaks for itself right there. And lately, guys, in terms of the past few days, they even did see a gap down. That's when a candle gaps down. It leaves a little bit of a gap on the chart. Usually when that happens, I'd say about 8 out of 10 times the stock will go back up and sort of fill the gap. And obviously that's what I expect to happen going forward with NIO. Ever since back here in late July of 2021, you can see NIO has kind of been in this downwards channel as I just drew in right there. I do expect to move back up off of this $25 level, probably up to about $35 right there. That's my short-term price target for NIO, is $35 per share. They break that, I think they see $40, $45, $50 per share. in the next few months, in the next few years. And then obviously a break above that all-time high would be great, up there at $67 per share, but that may take a little bit more time. If you don't want to buy common stock, you don't want to buy shares, you could do something that could be a little bit more risky, but also way more lucrative. And that's buying a long-term LEAP option that it does expire over a year from now, and that would be on January 19th of 2024. You could see you could pick up this 30 strike call option right here, and this is severely discounted, especially after a negative 9.07% day alone today. So I would be a buyer right here, guys. I do personally own a few of these call options, and I promise you, if you pick up some of these call options, you hold for a few months, you will be profitable on this position, because NIO is an absolute steal at these prices. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.